gotta be a way we can work around the state, because the ones that are in control of Frankfurt are the ones that are gonna push the hardest against automated enforcement. Because of that, you're not gonna take my gun, but my cocaine dangerous type.
Did you see the House bill that was just passed out of the committee, was it this week, on automated enforcement for construction zones?
Oh, did they get that passed?
They got it passed, but they have an amendment to it.
Blanford?
I think so. I have to go, I don't recall who the sponsor was, but it did pass out of committee, but it has an amendment that a police officer has to be there at the work zone and physically write the ticket.
See, and we can work around that with the cop looking at the video evidence and issuing the citation.
If they would install a video that would capture you speeding, immediately send it to the police officer who's waiting outside the work zone, then the police officer would get that footage of the red Civic speeding at so many miles per hour and then pull you over. That's the amendment that passed. I just passed out of the House. I can send it. You want me to send it to you? Okay, I'll send it to you and I'll give you
And
the
then
date.
whatever, any language on our right, to
Right.
respect rights.
There is one. And I can go back and look at the case law. No.
I've done a little search, and I'm not,
I saw that video. Heather.
All right, everybody ready? Okay. Metro TV, we start in 30 seconds. We do have a quorum. I'm Councilwoman Parker and would like to call to order the Appropriations Committee meeting for March 5th, 2025. It is approximately 3:04 p.m. This meeting is held pursuant to KRS 61.826 and Council Rule 5.A. With me is my Vice Chair Josie Raymond, and committee members in chamber are Councilman Syme and Councilman Joseph and Councilwoman Chapel. And we do have a quorum. So the first item of business is an ordinance appropriating $5,123.40 from District 3 Neighborhood Development Funds through the Office of Management and Budget to Trees Louisville, Inc. for landscape maintenance costs for Shardine Cemetery. Properly moved and seconded, and I believe we've got the legislative assistant speaker online.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, do you want to tell us about this?
Yes. We have an abandoned cemetery in our district, in District 3 off of 7th Street Road. And so there are only 4 organizations that are allowed to enter these cemeteries to care for them, one of them being Trees Louisville. And so we have decided to appropriate money to Trees Louisville in order to make sure that it is cared for in this mowing season. So as the packet indicates, the monies will be used to mow and make sure that the grass doesn't get up as high as it did before. I'll take any questions.
Any questions or concerns? I did see where the application was on November 14th, and it is 3 or 4 months after that, but I do understand that there's, they can't start really their work right until now.
Right.
But
And so, yeah, I was just going to say we began reaching out as soon as we know it was an issue, and there were some things we had to discuss with the county attorney as far as who was actually allowed to go into that cemetery, and there had to be an opinion from the Commonwealth's attorney. So it's been ongoing, and we had spoken to Trees Louisville in the fall, but like you said, you don't really mow in the winter, and we knew we had a little more time, and we wanted to make sure everything was correct. Thank you.
okay, thank you very much. Okay, any questions, concerns? Okay, this is an ordinance that requires a roll call vote. What happened last?
Voting is open. Councilwoman Shanklin?
Well, I'm a yes. My screen went somewhere.
Councilwoman Shanklin?
I already signed it.
You're muted.
Okay, yes.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Councilman I'm sorry, Councilman Joseph? Yes. Okay. Councilwoman Chapel? Okay. It's being slow today.
Okay, item number 2 is a CIF appropriating $188 from District 4 Capital Infrastructure Funds to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of an honorary street sign on the northwest corner of 19th Street and Cedar Street in honor of Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Ellis. Sponsors Ken Herndon. Do we have a motion and a second?
Motion. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Aye. Ayes have it. Legislation passes. Item number 3 is being held. Item number 4 is an NDF appropriating $5,000 from District 8 Neighborhood Development Funds to the Office of Management and Budget to the Hibernian Cultural and Charitable Association, Inc. for emergency service equipment, including signage for the 2025 St. Patrick's Day Parade on March 8th along Bardstown Road. Sponsor is Ben Reno Weber. It's properly moved and seconded. And do we have a speaker?
Good afternoon. I'm Betsy Foster. I'm Ben Reno Weber's legislative assistant. This is an annual event on Bardstown Road, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and we are paying for barricades, signage, and that kind of thing. That's what the money is supposed to be going for. So it's a big event. Hope everybody will come.
All righty. Any questions or concerns? This also, too, requires a roll call vote.
Nope. Voice vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was... Okay, so if it's 5,000,
If it's, yes, 5,000 or less, it's a non-ordinance.
okay,
If it's 5,000, but if it's 5,000 or more, you have to have a speaker.
okay.
It's unusual.
All right, so all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. The legislation passes.
Thank you.
Item number 5, NDF appropriating $2,340 from District 11 Neighborhood Development Funds to the Office of Management and Budget to Blackacre Conservancy, Inc. for the Tully Elementary field trip to fund 260 students. Sponsor Kevin Kramer. Do we have a motion and a second? Probably moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns?
Okay.
All those in favor say,
I have a question, but
okay.
there's no one to ask it of, correct?
Well, you might just, somebody here might know.
I'll just put my question out there. Being new to council, I'm wondering how often districts are funding field trips. There's been a larger discussion about how we engage with JCPS.
I'm LaTanya Bell, the Council Financial Analyst. I know the District 11 has worked with Black Acres over the years for different things. And as far as for the field trip component piece, we're not allowed to use NDF funds to fund field trips that normally the school district would fund anyway. With this particular one, it's the criteria component piece that Black Acres actually providing. It collaborates with what the school district's doing, but it is actually a different component piece of it. So that's how we're able to fund this particular piece.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Councilman Johnson.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Same goes for, where does the, how do I ask this? When we did the parks last month, or the playground, sorry, and it went to the Jefferson County, what was it called? Yes. Is that the same thing for something like this? Like, does it go straight to the?
No, this particular one that's on here now is going straight to Black Acres. They're a nonprofit organization, and this just happened to be for the field trip, but in the past they've done other activities that's been open to the public. So this is even though it's associated with the school, but it's still going to Black Acres as the host of it.
So JCPS never touches this, per se?
No, but touches its funds. The funds does not go to, in this particular situation, no. Each case is kind of unique, so we just have to look at it based on each case coming in.
All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Aye. Aye. All right. Item number 6 is an ordinance appropriating $13,300 from District 20 Neighborhood Development Funds to the Louisville Metro Police Department for 2 flock cameras to be installed in the Dunbar Springs and Silver Oaks subdivision.
Before you take a motion, can we skip this one and let me find someone to speak to this one unless you're speaking to it, right? Like this is District 20? Would you mind skipping that one?
I do not mind at all. Okay, we will go ahead to item number 7. Sponsorship is withdrawn. So moving to item number 8 is,
Just FYI, item 6, we're going to hold it because she's not available.
okay, and for the record, item 6 will be held. Item number 8 is an NDF appropriating $1,500 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner: $500 each from District 10, 15, and 21 through OMB to Americana World Community Center for their 2025 International Women's Day Breakfast Briefing fundraiser to assist with operational costs. Sponsor is Betsy Rui. Do we have a motion and a second?
Second.
Properly moved and seconded, and I believe this item perhaps might be amended to add more money from District 8 and 25?
Yes, good afternoon,
Okay.
Madam Chair. Yeah, that is correct. We couldn't get a DocuSign on time from them, so I have the email confirmation from both District 8 and 25, both contributing $500, so the total would be $2,500.
Okay, so all those in favor of the amendment, say aye. Oh, I need a motion and a second.
Motion.
And now probably moved and seconded, and all those in favor of the amendment, aye. And opposed, no. All right.
Thank you.
So now we have to vote on the entire NDF. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Oh, excuse me?
Nope.
No.
Yes, oh, no, it's not.
It's
It's not.
1,500.
So sorry.
Okay. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. I'm an aye. Item number 9, CIF appropriating $3,999 from District 13 Capital Infrastructure Funds to Public Works for the ADA compliant ramp rebuild at National Turnpike and Tolls Lane. Sponsor is Councilman Syme. We have a motion and a second. Probably in a second. Do you need to tell us about it, Councilman Syme, or do you want to say anything? Or is it? Okay. So all those in favor say aye. Aye. And opposed, no. The legislation passes. And so item number 10 is a CIF appropriating $10,000 from capital infrastructure funds in the following manner: $5,000 each from District 6 and 15 through Metro Parks to Trees Louisville to plant 70 trees at 501 and 503 Meriwether Avenue. Sponsor is Jennifer Chappell. Do we have a motion and a second? Properly moved in second. And do you need to tell us or want to tell us anything?
Sure.
about this?
I will just make a mention, since it is $10,000, I'll definitely speak to it. But before I ever wanted to get on council, well, before I got on council, I really wanted to put trees on this strip. Many people have been in this area. It's not in District 15, but it is in District 6. And it's the Meriwether Avenue runs right outside of the city dump. And so we're really excited to put in 70 new trees that Louisville Trees will be providing and planting and maintaining along this strip. So we're going to create some really great green infrastructure around a big eyesore and right in the middle of some of our most vibrant communities. So excited to get these trees planted.
Sweet. Is that close to the recycling
Yeah.
area?
Yes.
Or is that all in the same area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Where you would get a trash can or a recycling can, where you might pick up cardboard cans if you have an event, as well as electronics recycling. So there's a lot of space over there for waste.
All right, so, and this is over 5,000, so it requires a roll call.
No, since the CIF, it's always.
No roll call? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And the ayes have it. And we have no further legislation, so we are adjourned.
Okay.
Regulatory standards before it's released back into local streams and the Ohio River. Next up, stormwater management.